Wuthering Heights, written by Emily Brontë and published in 1847, is a dark and passionate tale of love, revenge, and the destructive power of obsession. Set on the desolate Yorkshire moors, the story spans 2 generations and explores the complex relationships between the Earnshaw, Linton, and Heathcliff families. The novel begins with Mr. Lockwood, a tenant at Thrushcross Grange, visiting his landlord, Heathcliff, at Wuthering Heights. Lockwood finds the household strange and unfriendly, and after a terrifying night there, he asks his housekeeper, Nelly Dean, to tell him the history of Heathcliff and the 2 families. Nelly's narration forms the main body of the story. Years earlier, Mr. Earnshaw, the owner of Wuthering Heights, brought home an orphaned boy from Liverpool, Heathcliff. Earnshaw's daughter, Catherine, quickly formed a strong bond with Heathcliff, but her brother, Hindley, despised him and treated him cruelly. When Mr. Earnshaw died, Hindley inherited the estate and reduced Heathcliff to the status of a servant. Despite their different social positions, Catherine and Heathcliff's love deepened. However, Catherine's desire for social advancement led her to accept a proposal from Edgar Linton, a refined and wealthy neighbor from Thrushcross Grange. Heathcliff overheard her admitting that marrying him would degrade her, and, devastated, he disappeared. Heathcliff returned years later, mysteriously wealthy, and sought revenge on those who had wronged him. He first ruined Hindley by lending him money and taking control of Wuthering Heights. Then, he set his sights on destroying the Lintons. Though Catherine still loved Heathcliff passionately, her health deteriorated under the strain of their emotional turmoil. She died soon after giving birth to her daughter, Cathy. After Catherine's death, Heathcliff's obsession with her deepened. He begged her ghost to haunt him forever, unable to let her go. He continued his vengeful pursuits, forcing Hindley's son, Hareton, into ignorance and poverty, and later coercing Edgar's sister, Isabella, into a disastrous marriage. Isabella fled and gave birth to Heathcliff's son, Linton. Years later, the younger generation becomes entangled in Heathcliff's revenge. Cathy Linton, Catherine's daughter, meets her sickly cousin Linton Heathcliff, and Heathcliff manipulates them into marriage to secure control over Thrushcross Grange. After Linton's death, Heathcliff owns both estates, fulfilling his long-held desire for domination, but not peace. Haunted by memories of Catherine and increasingly tormented by her absence, Heathcliff begins to lose interest in his cruel schemes. He claims to sense Catherine's spirit everywhere and stops eating or sleeping. Eventually, he dies, his face peaceful and his body found near Catherine's grave, suggesting a supernatural reunion. The novel ends with Cathy and Hareton, descendants of the 2 feuding families, falling in love and planning to marry, symbolizing reconciliation and the restoration of peace. They move to Thrushcross Grange, leaving Wuthering Heights quiet at last. Wuthering Heights is a powerful exploration of love and vengeance, showing how passion can both uplift and destroy. Its haunting atmosphere and psychological depth make it one of the most enduring classics of English literature.